Ayo, we're back. We've got 2 more sessions. We've got Monday. One last session for Friday, I should say. Oh, it's 7. I'm going to go ahead and unmute them. Just jump right into it. Deadbeat's in here. What's up, Ender? Anime Cat Bomb. Hi, I am a big fan. I'm a big fan of your fandom. Anime Cat Bomb, welcome. All right, I'm going to unmute them. Hit the ground running. Let's go. What's up, everybody?
Not much. We're for the final episode. We're a little down.
Say again? I had to adjust the volume.
We're a little bit down on people.
No Vivek, no Courtney. We can't delay this session because next week is Christmas. And then the week after that is New Year's. So if we delay it, we're just gonna call it. So we'll make this a quick wrap up session because you guys are pretty close to the end.
We are.
Anyway. Depending on how you guys handle it. We will see. But yeah, this might end up being a really short session just because we're down 2 people.
That is what happens with Christmas time.
Yeah, it's all right. We're done for the most part. More Dark Souls for me. By the way, I don't know if you guys have been keeping track, but this new game called Elden Ring is coming out, and I am so freaking hyped for it. I've been playing through all the Dark Souls games to get ready for it. Having a blast. Zap, if you're lit up, but if you're talking, I can't hear you.
No, I'm not talking. I'm clicking around playing a different game.
There you are. There's your voice. Pleasant voice ringing in my ears. Soothing me.
Is that what it does?
For the most part. All right. Are we ready to get started?
As ready as we'll ever be.
Excellent. All right. Somebody recap for me. Who wants to, for an inspiration, who would like to recap?
Last session or the whole campaign?
Last session.
So we made it to Zybelna's castle. Just kind of fucked around for a bit. I jumped into a swirling pit of super death. Super died. Came back as a ghost. We then started finding these strange gems, which were Zybelna's passion and desires and stuff made manifest. Mm-hmm. Fought I can't remember the type, but it's like the Fey Giant.
Fomorian.
We fought a Fomorian. That went pretty well. Killed it by passing through it. What happened after that?
And after that, we ended the session when you guys entered the ballroom.
Oh yeah, we and it's Tasha.
And I'm going to
Tasha.
Yes, you guys did learn of Zybelna's true identity. So far, only Monday has not learned of Zybelna's true identity. So careful with spoilers for Monday. But they will find out Monday, I'm sure. Actually, did they find out? No, they did not find out. They'll be finding out soon. All right, so I'm going to redo this description of the ballroom to kind of get us in character. Koss, you there?
Yep.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What's up?
All right. The ballroom. You guys made your way through a hallway after defeating the Fomorian, who demanded her cake. Y'all weren't having it. So you defeated the Fomorian and made your way through a hallway, and you opened up this set of double doors to the ballroom. A grand ballroom lies before you. The northern part is littered with the splintered remains of doors that have been knocked from their hinges, leaving openings from which you can see the adjoining rooms. Throughout the ballroom, there are royal courtiers that stand motionless, their eyes fixed on a black iron cauldron on top of a dais in the middle of the chamber. Various races are represented here. There's a bullywug, some drow, some goblins, pixies, etc. Dark vapors rise from the cauldron, and a huge dragon-like monster is coiled around it. The Jabberwock. The dragon's body twitches slightly, and its closed eyelids flutter as it dreams. It is clearly asleep, embracing the cauldron for warmth. There are two frozen figures, one of which is Zybilna herself. She is frozen in time as she reaches for the cauldron. What do you do? I've got a handout for Zybilna, so I'll throw that out there.
I'm a little confused who's the good guys in this situation.
It's kind of like Game of Thrones. Nobody's really a good guy.
Everyone sucks here.
Okay. So are they all kind of frozen in time?
Yes, everyone is frozen in time with the exception of the party and this Jabberwock, who is clearly not frozen in time, but instead
But
sleeping around the cauldron.
Okay. So what's our plan here?
I had one idea which seems really, really bad, but what if we, pushed Zybilna so that she's touching the cauldron?
What do you think that'll do?
Potentially wake her up. Now, I don't know if that's something we want or not.
I thought we had a way to wake her up.
Oh yeah, we do, don't we?
We have... Oh, what was it? I had to say her true name. I have it written down. The unicorn horn. And we have to say her true name. Right?
Correct.
So should I go wake her up?
Yeah, do it.
Suppose so.
Oh, okay.
There is one minor obstacle between you and Zybilna, and that is the Jabberwock. It is unlikely that you'll be able to approach Zybilna without waking the Jabberwock.
Can I walk like through the goblins this way quietly
You can.
and like go out around, staying far away from the Jabberwock?
Absolutely.
I have an... Oh, you're gonna do that, okay.
So where Zybilna is more like here.
Oh,
You'll have to go through the
Oh.
Jabberwock to get to her. The
Oh.
Jabberwock is the obstacle in this particular situation.
So,
so
Okay.
Zybilna's inside the circle of Jabberwock with the cauldron?
With a high stealth, yes, yeah, like she's kind of
Okay.
like we'll say the tail of the Jabberwock is sort of draped in a way that's between you and her.
Okay.
And with a high enough stealth roll, you could potentially get to Zybilna. But the consequences of failing that will be waking the Jabberwock and dealing with that.
I mean, I'm
So-
not bad at stealth.
I have an idea. Because I'm a ghost, I can possess people, correct?
Correct. You have the ghostly possession.
So, what if I possess one of these goblins, wake the Jabberwock, run the goblin away, drawing the Jabberwock out so you can go wake up Tasha?
Do it. Do it.
Zybilna.
Do it.
You-
You didn't die
You
for
guys
no
should
reason.
you guys should probably hide.
Yeah, we're gonna like close the doors almost all the way so we can just sort of peek in.
Yeah.
Alright, and I am
Heads
going
stacked on top of
to-
each other in cartoon fashion.
I'm gonna... Ooh, which side should I go, though? Like, this way or this way? I feel like
probably-
this way
yeah.
because there seems to be more space.
One of the two sides, because up, I feel like it'll be able to see better the cauldron.
Okay.
So go, go left.
Yep. I'm gonna try and possess this goblin.
All right. I am going to, let's see, this thing is a recharge 6. How do I want to handle this?
You want to let us get away from our devious plan with no consequences.
You are Partially correct. Okay. You possess the goblin. You are now puppeteering this goblin's body. Let me give you control. Can I just give you control of this one? No, I cannot. We'll just, you can just use your ghost token, but you are now a goblin.
Easy. Awesome. So, do I have to do a goblin voice is the next and most important question.
Obviously, I'm not going to enforce that. If you would like to do a goblin voice. Oh boy.
Screaming at this as I run the fuck away.
All right. The Jabberwock wakes up slowly, a bit groggy, yawns, and sort of looks around the room intently.
I will be like doing jumping jacks, stretching.
All right. This may not be a combat, but I just want to roll initiative just in case we end up in turns.
Would I use the goblins initiative or the ghosts initiative?
Ooh, I believe you'd use the goblins. Let me double check possession. The ghost now controls it, but then prior to the target. It otherwise uses the possessed target stats. Yes, you are effectively a goblin. Do you want me to give you? Do you want to use the goblin from the Monster Manual and D&D Beyond, or do you want me to give you control of a goblin?
I can use the D&D Beyond one.
Perfect. All right, just use the base goblin in D&D Beyond.
Easy as.
Jabberwock is going to go on. This is the first time that this Jabberwock has rolled initiative across campaigns.
That's a nat 20 with +2.
Let's go. Let me add you to the turn order. Athletes, oh no, you already got it. Never mind.
I do.
Got everybody. Ghost, Jabberwock, Zap, Cost. All right. You get the Jabberwock's attention. Now what?
I'm gonna try and I'm gonna yell at it. Use my free action to kind of yell and scream. Yeah, just get its attention and try and then run away. What's the goblin's movement speed? 30 feet? Yeah, we'll get to up to here. And I will prep an action to dash. Actually, I might go this way. Yeah, I'll go this way. And I'll prepare an action to dash as soon as it gets within, I don't know, when it gets to, if it comes to here. And I will, run out towards this direction.
All right. Will that be your turn?
That will be my turn.
All right. The Jabberwock wakes up. It seems a bit groggy and it just kind of meanders over. It opens its eyes. His eyes are still a bit crusty and bloodshot, but it starts to come. His eyes start to become a little bit more clear and completely white as they glow hotter and hotter before he sends a fiery line across the ballroom towards this poor goblin and completely engulfs him in flames. The body of this goblin is completely incinerated by the fiery gaze. I'll post the ability just for funsies.
Holy fuck! Okay.
Here you go.
Well, that didn't work.
Get a dexterity save.
I don't think it'll matter.
With 7 hit points, even at half, it dies.
The Jabberwock takes a moment to look around and does not notice the party peeking through the doorway. We'll say it uses the rest of its turn just nudging the other goblins
So the recharge 6. That means 6 turns, right?
That means every turn he's going to roll a d6, and if he gets a 5 or a 6 on the die, he gets it back.
Okay.
Pass turn. Zap, go ahead.
I'm gonna open the door quiet-ish and run up to Zybilna. And touch her with the unicorn horn and say, "Awaken, Natasha."
Natasha. All right, nice. All right, stand by one moment. I've got a description for this. So you plunge the unicorn horn into, we'll say like right into, you're kind of small, so like right into Zybilna's thigh. And once more able to move, Zybilna lurches forward a step and then quickly regains her balance. Damn, too late. She snaps her fingers. Her eyes dart around in search of enemies before fixing on you, and she says, "Have we met?"
Not before.
She will rein the Jabberwock in. She calls out to the Jabberwock, and the Jabberwock politely just sort of like scurries over, like keeps its head and shoulders low and just kind of scurries across the floor. And Zybilna pats it on the head. We will end initiative there. She says, "I suppose I have you to thank for releasing me."
It's really our whole team, but I'm the one who did the deed, yes.
She looks around for the rest of the team. She
I
notices.
gesture over to the door where Cos comes out and where the ghost is coming up. I say, "He's part of our team too. She's part of our team. I don't know."
She says, "Well, you have my thanks, all of you."
We were sent by someone, I don't remember who sent us, to make sure that you are okay.
Well, I am fine now.
Madrick Rosloff sent us.
Madrick.
I took notes
Nice.
on some things.
Zabino says, "Oh, Madrick. Well, I suppose I will have to give him wrap a gift for him for Christmas. What about the rest of you? I'm sure more than a thanks is in order."
I don't really want to be dead.
Yeah, I
I
could.
kind of died saving you, so that's not good.
Well, we can reverse that without issues. And she
Oh, excellent. Thank you.
she waves a magical hand and sort of mumbles to herself. And your body reforms near you and pulls your ghostly soul into it.
That's oh god, I can feel things again. I did not know my armor was so heavy. Like when you're floating around and flying, you don't realize it.
Indeed. And you too? She looks at Cos and Zap.
I just look at Cos like, what do I do?
Whatever you feel like. What's your deepest desire?
A bead of sweat slowly rolls down Cos's peck. Desires.
I don't know what to ask. You go first.
All right. Can you make my pet here immortal? perhaps?
Ooh. Immortality may be out of my range, but I can make your pet here much more resilient.
That is my wish, then.
She waves a hand, and the owlbear gets like a little collar that's got diamond studs on it that will resurrect it if it ever falls.
That's so dope. That's so fucking dope.
And you, little one. She yanks the unicorn horn out of her thigh, and like a bit of blood starts to pour out. Ugh. She stuffs the unicorn horn in a robe pocket.
Does she heal herself?
She just kind of like pats it with the cloth of the robe.
Okay. He's like nervously looking back and forth between Koss and her.
You looking at me for?
No reason. Can I touch the lightning
I don't know what that means.
out in the void? Out through the doors in that void in the middle?
You'll die.
Oh.
Didn't you learn from me?
Well, yeah, but it's her lightning. I figured she could make it better. Or easier to touch.
Valid.
She like walks you over to the balcony and she creates like an adorable sailboat for you to ride in throughout the maelstrom. The sailboat just kind of drifts along the maelstrom.
Yes. Guys, look, I'm doing it.
That you are. That you are.
Well, you can keep that boat. I have my work cut out for me. Surely the hags know by now that they've lost control of Prismere and have left this place for good. I need to get started repairing the damage they've done, and I suppose I'll let them simmer in exile for a bit before exacting my vengeance on them.
Oh, wait.
How did you know we didn't kill them?
Good point. Did you kill them?
I don't know.
Well,
My memory from the last couple of weeks, is, especially the very little sleep I'm getting and the weird time zones,
And the death.
it's been weird. And the death. The death has really messed up my memory.
yes, it will do that. I suppose if any of them was dead, this cauldron would no longer function. She points at the cauldron bubbling away. It's got this like eerie green glow to it, and these little green bubbles are popping up off of it.
How does it smell?
Like vomit and feet.
Oh. Well, it feels good to smell again, but this was not what I was expecting for my first sensory experience.
If you wish to act as my champions in exacting revenge, I would not be
That's an
opposed to
option.
that.
Oh, it will be my pleasure.
Oh, yes, for sure. Those hags have messed with us quite a bit. I'd love to get revenge.
Indeed.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Perfect. She holds up a crystal ball, like pulls a crystal ball from her robes and kind of waves her hand over the ball. Looks like they are in downfall, preparing to leave.
All three of them?
All three of them are together. And they are packing up and readying an escape.
I don't know if we can take all three of them at the same time.
I'll send
We've
help.
got, yes, and we've got the army of bullywugs waiting for us.
Oh, also, we found these gems around the castle. We thought we might need them to free you, but we didn't. I figure we should give them back to you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we
I
don't
give her
want
back the one
those.
that I'm holding.
We don't want those on the loose.
No, I figured not.
Where's all this honesty coming from, Zap?
What do you mean? I'm honest all the time.
The heaviest eye roll.
Sometime to my detriment. I mean, I don't think I've hidden anything from you.
Not from me. Definitely from other people, though.
She points at Kira and says, "You can take the Jabberwock."
Like I can ride it?
Yes.
This is the greatest day of my life. Actually, technically, isn't this the first day of my life?
Of your new life, sure. Can think of it that way.
We're starting off strong.
Let's see. Costs. You can take the owl.
Very well.
Bloody Beak.
What a wonderful name.
I have a handout for the two of those, by the way. Stand
Got my
by.
boat, right?
You have your boat. Zap, you can take a dragon.
Is it blue?
It is green. It is one of the dragons that Scabatha stole an egg from and turned their child into a toy.
A yellow dragon would have also been acceptable.
Yeah. I guess you need a lightning dragon, don't you? Unfortunately, it's a green dragon. It's we don't have any
Close
blue
enough.
ones on hand.
That's half yellow, right?
There's some yellow in there.
Yeah, half yellow.
It's half yellow and half blue.
Yeah.
Here is the handout of the owl and the Jabberwock. One of the options is to sick them on each other. So I just gave you that handout. All right, give me 1 second to get Bloody Beak over, and we will stomp some hags with some big ass animals. As you sail over to Downfall with your new mounts. Okay. All right. The giant owl uses the rock stat block, and it is now available. And the Jabberwock is now available. So you guys should be able to control it.
We can get Charlie back.
Charlie's just over there chilling. He's like chewing on some grass. He's still tied to that tree. But yeah, those stat blocks should be available under creatures. Let me know if you have any trouble finding them. I can move them. Should be Bloody Beak and the Jabberwock. So Kira, you'll get the Jabberwock. Zap, you'll get the dragon, and Koss, you'll get Bloody Beak. Bring them on over to down. Can you guys see Downfall?
Yes.
All right, let me get some hags, and you guys can roll initiative. Lorna. Sorry, I just decided that it would be cool to like just kill the hags with big ass creatures.
It will be cool.
So I'm kind of moving them all over for that. All right, the hags have all set up in Downfall and are making their way out of the hut when you show up with your pets. Kira, I need initiative. Scabatha. I guess Kira's away for a moment. We'll give him a sec. Oh, there we go.
I just realized I was talking and I was muted. I can't find the initiative on the thing, so I've just got the dex modifier.
Sure.
Oh, there it is.
Perfect.
Jesus Christ.
The poor hags go last. All right, they are where they are, and the top of the initiative is Kira on the back of a Jabberwock.
All right. Let me just move this stuff. Where are the hags?
They are right here. So we'll say that you guys are like 50 feet up in the air overhead, making your way towards these hags.
Making our way down south.
Walking fast.
Faces pass.
I can get there. And I'm 50 feet up. What can I do with this terrifying creature? Yeah, we're gonna fiery gaze.
Okay.
Trying to hit.
The way that they are positioned, you can hit two of them. So just choose two that you would like to hit.
These two.
Bavlorna and Scabatha.
Bavlorna and Scabatha.
All right. Bavlorna is going to roll a dex save. Here we go. She failed. And Scabatha. Oh my gosh, her dex is awful. Their dexes are awful. I guess they both failed.
Yep. Where's the... Yeah, I'll just roll like this. There you go, 27 damage.
All right. Bavlorna and Scabatha are completely engulfed in your fiery gaze. You take 27 points of damage. Will that be your turn?
I do believe that is my action, and I can't fly any further down, so yeah.
All right. Koss on the back of Bloody Beak.
All right. soar over here. 65.
Fuck him up.
And there, you said we're 50 feet up?
Yes.
I will get to their level and have Bloody Beak do a multi-attack.
Nice. Which one are you hitting?
Scabatha.
Okay.
We really hating on Scabatha today. And she fucking deserves it.
Scabatha's mine.
She's probably the worst. I can turn off the... Oh, it should already be off. The rolls are getting whispered, but you got a 16 to hit. Oh, I was hitting the wrong... Oh, no wonder I was clicking the wrong creature. Bloody Beak. I'm going to set the advantage and the whisper. That way you can... Everybody can see the rolls. But Bloody Beak got a 16 to hit for 30 and a 21 to hit for 21. So some hefty beacon claws. At Scabatha, whose AC is 16. So both hit. She takes 51 points of damage. And what is that escape DC? Is she like grappled now?
Yes.
Talons. The target is grappled. Okay. So yeah, you have her grappled. You could lift her up off of her boat. By the way, they're in like little boats making their way over to the balloon so they can sail out of there. Will that be Bloody Beak's turn?
Yes.
Zap on the back of a green dragon.
Can I have the dragon do stuff and myself do stuff?
Sure.
Okay. Green dragon is gonna fly over here and go real low. And when he's really low, I'm gonna jump off his back onto Scabatha and like tackle her into her boat and say, "Now who gets beat?" And then thunder step back onto the dragon's back.
Ooh.
Jesus fucking Christ, Zap.
All right, she gets a
Zap
con
woke up and
save.
chose violence.
You were there when she did to me. Well, us, but you know.
Actually, I wasn't.
She passed. Does she take half? What we got here?
Yes, she takes half.
Okay. She takes 6 damage. Owie.
That wasn't as good as I had hoped. And then the green dragon's going to do a frightful presence on, I don't even know her name, the third one that we never saw.
Indolin.
Yes. Oh, I guess each creature of the dragon's choice. We'll do all 3, I guess.
Okay. They get wisdom saving throws. Let me make sure they can be frightened. Yeah, it looks like all of them can be frightened. All right, wisdom saves are coming out. All right, Indolin passed, and the other 2 failed. Scabatha and Pavlorn are getting bullied.
Okay, and then 1 bite and 2 claws on
Okay.
Scabatha. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh my gosh. All right, what's the total?
A lot.
41.
41.
5 of which is poison.
She is not looking good. She is not immune or resistant to poison.
She's mine.
All right.
It's personal.
All right. The Coven's turn. Let's see. We'll say Bavlorn is going to go for the Jabberwock. And she says, now, dearies. There will be none of that. And she casts Polymorph on Kira. Well, she is casting a spell. It is counterspell.
Pardon?
It is counterspellable. I'm not sure if anybody has counterspell.
I would have had Counterspell, but I'm playing a human variant instead of the Everon version that I was going to initially play. What's the saving throw DC?
DC is 14. Wisdom.
And the wisdom. Oh, I should be fine.
Nice. You passed.
The cleric. Flip her off.
Endlin points at the owl and says, "I say, darling, that is a nasty looking creature." And makes whip attacks towards Koss, the rider. A 14 and a 15 for psychic.
Open in to save the day.
Vivek's here.
Yeah, my final got done early.
Nice. Let's go. We're fighting hags.
Nice.
I'm killing Skabatha.
Did I miss the fight against Tasha?
It
The
never happened.
fight against Tasha.
Wasn't
So
really a fight.
they
I
freed
stabbed her real
Tasha.
quick, and then she was cool.
No. What am I doing?
That seems the chill type.
Yep, I stabbed her.
good
She gave her
job,
the horn, and then she called off the Jabberwock and gave us all some cool stuff. Some big animals to ride.
I accidentally closed my roll 20, or I accidentally clicked off of it and then struggling to get it back. Right. So while I'm opening it back up, we'll recap for Vivek. So they freed Zybilna, and Zybilna wants to have the party champion for her cause to exact revenge on the party. And she has given the party access to some pretty exotic mounts.
I like it.
And we're now in Downfall, which is where the hags have staged their escape. And the party has arrived on the back of a giant owl, a green dragon, and a Jabberwock.
Nice.
Because
And
there's no
who's-
kill like
Jabberwock
overkill.
itself. Wait, is that a Jabberwock or the Jabberwock?
The Jabberwock. I think there's only one.
Are we still level 6?
Ooh, man, y'all are really underleveled.
We don't need to be high level. We have dragons.
Yeah, you're fine to be level 6.
Yeah.
What was I
How
about to
is the
say?
fight going so far?
So far, it just started. The Jabberwock ran up and used fiery eye rays on Bavlorna and Skabatha, cooked them both with a good deal of fire damage, and then Bloody Beak swooped in and started clawing away at Skabatha. And then finally, Zap has declared that Skabatha is his. It's personal.
Leapt
and
off
it-
the dragon's back, right into her boat.
And this is the hag's first turn. Bavlorna is attempting to polymorph Kira and failing. Endolin is putting some puppeteering whip damage on Koss, and Skabatha is looking at the naughty little boy that is Zap.
Where should I place my token?
You can put your token, whichever one, the owl on the back of the owl. You can cast from the back of the owl. That's fine.
I like that plan.
I think it is the bigger of the creatures. Skabatha will attempt to polymorph Zap. We'll do the same thing.
And
Same
were we
DC.
all rested up?
Yeah, you can take the effects of a long rest.
Okay, great.
Zap, wisdom save DC 14. That is a lot of nat 20s.
We are rolling hot tonight.
All right.
Guess I should have.
I will just throw you at the bottom of the initiative just because this is the first turn of combat anyway. Go ahead, Vivek.
All right. So we have this one here. Is this Endolin?
That is Endlin Moongrave.
All right. So we got them we just almost surrounded. I'm going to make a gamble that they don't have as good dexterity as they do wisdom. I'm just gonna toss down a huge wave of ink, and it's gonna form into a web, and it's gonna try and just snare them all.
Ooh, I like that. So the waters around the base of the boat slowly starts to turn black from the center. Almost like something beneath the water is leaking. Is like the surface just starts to pour out black and bubble up a bit in the middle. And the stickiness of the inky black lagoon is grabbing onto and like reaching up, almost like venom symbiotes reaching up into the boat and grabbing onto the hags. They get a dex now or at the start.
It is at the start of their turn or whenever something moves into the space.
Okay, have to ask that every time. I always forget. Web's a tricky one.
Yeah, web is definitely weird in that regard. Like almost every other spell, you just do it right at the front.
For sure. So at the moment, the boats are stuck in the web, and like these venom symbiotes are grabbing onto the boats and lashing over the edge. And the hags are having a hard time like keeping their boats steady in this inky black mass. Will that be your turn, Vivek?
Almost. I'm also going to do a cool thing that scribe wizards can do at 6. I'm gonna summon the manifestation of my spell book. All of the arcane writings in there come to life, and it is going to be a little not quite a creature, but creature-like. And I can move it around with a bonus action and stuff, and I can cast spells from its space, which is the cool part. So I'm just gonna have it right over here, so I can, if they try and get away, I'll have them hemmed in a little bit.
Okay.
I'm just gonna use a Charlie token for that.
Sure.
Oh no, Charlie's large.
I have a. Well, how about this? A little magic token.
Oh, that's perfect.
I'm giving everybody control of that one. So, how big is it?
All right.
10 by 10?
It is tiny, I believe.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll just use 5.
Yes, a tiny spectral object, and it is just a essentially just a cascade of text being written in the air in a cursive font by these little squiggles of ink.
Ooh, I like reading their last rites.
And that's all I got for the turn.
All right, back to the top with the Jabberwock. So on the Jabberwock's turn, you're going to roll a d6. And if you get a 5 or a 6 on the die, you get your fiery gaze back. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's go. So I'm gonna dive down so that I'm on the same level as what's her name?
Bavlorna and Indolin.
Yep, and I'm gonna shoot in. I am so sorry. Meant to do this. I'm just shooting like this direction so I don't hit my allies.
I got you. And you don't hit Scabatha, who is reserved at the moment. All right, Bavlorna and Bavlorna and Indolin are getting dex save. Indolin.
Bavlorna sucks.
Bavlorna does suck, but
roll it back.
oh my gosh.
Wow.
I'm going to silvery barbs on Endolin and make her do it again.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Bringing out the big guns, I see, Vivek. Breaking the game. All right.
You gave this to me.
You magically distract the triggering creature. Okay. which you take when a creature you can see succeeds on an attack ability or saving throw. So she succeeded. So you're going to distract her.
I'm gonna tell her not to get too jabber cocky.
So so she's going to re-roll that D20 and take the lower. All right, here we go. Let me make sure I got the right one. So this is the first time I've seen this used. What a great use too. Turn a crit into a not. Assuming it turns. That was the wrong. Wait, no. No, that was her.
It's full damage.
She still passed, but you get to choose an ally, or you get to choose a different creature and give them advantage on their next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. You could choose one of the
Fiery
mounts if you
Gaze
like.
DC's 18.
Sorry?
Oh, is it the DC for Fiery Gaze is 18?
Oh, damn. Is it 18? Never mind. She failed. They both take 45 damage. You're right. It is 18. They take the full 45. And Vivid, you can choose one person to get an advantage token.
Yeah, it seems Kyra's rolling hot enough to not need it. I think Zap is gonna need it for his one-on-one. So Zap, the next thing you do, you get advantage.
Okay.
Also, where's Koz? I don't see him on here.
He's
Where's
on the
who?
owl.
He's with you on the owl.
Oh, I don't see his token.
Yeah.
I
They
don't
have
think he put his
control.
token on the owl, but
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's just kind of like understood that they're there.
Okay.
We didn't put token. I only put
I brought
the
my
monsters
token
on.
because I'm doing separate things than the dragon.
Yeah, he's dismounting and doing
I'm like
stuff.
jumping through the air and zapping people.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really not important unless you plan on dismounting. All right, so yeah, the Jabberwock did a full 45 damage to the both of them. Actually, I didn't get. Oops, that's not right. What was she at? Whatever. I don't remember where she's at. All right, yeah, she's looking rough, and Indolin, that was the first bit of damage that Indolin took. All right, will that be her turn?
One second. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do for now.
All right, Koss on the back of Bloody Beak.
Okay, so if I do a multi-attack, can I use one attack to use the talons and then drop her as
Sure.
the other one? Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Which one is this at?
Bavlorna.
All right. Bavlorna is torn to shreds by the talons of Bloody Beak. She makes farting noises as you tear into her. Ah! Oh no, I got a fart. That is Bavlorna's death sound. One more for the people in the back. That is on brand. Will that be all right? Finish your attacks, Koss.
Just do another talon attack for Endolin. Let's get a little closer.
Okay. Swooping over for an Indolin kill. Nat 1 does not hit. She ducks into her gooey boat and avoids the talons as you swoop overhead. Will that be your turn?
Yes.
All right, Zap, you're up.
As we swoop away, you see my eyes light up with lightning, and I imagine like a Super Saiyan type thing where my hair stands on end and there's lightning all around me. And then we swoop back towards them, and surprisingly, I'm the one that does a lightning breath, not the dragon.
I like it.
We're going level 3 with this one, strong as possible. So a DC 15 Dex save.
Okay. From Scabatha. You know she's... Oh, even with a -1, she passed.
So 5. I'm not doing much damage, but... And then the dragon is going to do a poison breath, hitting hopefully just both of them and not my allies.
Okay.
Can we position ourselves like that?
Yeah, I mean, the allies are all
Under
up in
the
the
owl and shoot. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought.
they're all up in the air.
Oh, I wish I could roll these in my hands. 16d6. Oh.
You wish you could roll the in your hands. Yeah.
It feels good to roll that many dice.
Oh, it so
I-
does.
I'm happy with the
Oh my god.
virtual rolling right now.
I'm not. Look at that. Gross.
I mean, 47 will do it. Even if she passes,
rough.
she is
47 poison damage.
done. So the poisonous breath sort of creeps along the surface of the inky black swamp, and Indolin is caught in it and covered in the residue of this poisonous breath that slowly burns away at her form, sort of just revealing nothing but a skeleton, and falls apart within her boat. The ticking, like the key in her back is like slowly ticking away, and her body is just laying lifeless in the boat as the ticking stops.
Can I get dropped off in her boat and take the crank out of her back?
Yes, you can. You now have the key to Granny Nightshade.
Perfect. Does Endolin get hit by the poison as well?
She does. Let me roll that.
Okay.
She does. It's a con. She passed. She's gonna take half. She's got some saves on her. 47. So I have 47 be 23. All right. She's looking pretty good. But she has lost her coven powers. That's for damn sure. Will that be your turn, Zap?
Yes. I'm in the boat. In Scabatha's boat. With my eyes still like lit up. Super Saiyan mode.
All right. At the start of her turn, she gets a dex for the web. She is restrained. It's unfortunate. And she's going to pull out her puppeteer whips and start whipping away at Vivek. You're dangerous.
Do your worst.
Ooh.
Oh, that is worst.
13 for 13 and a 26 or a crit for 29.
Yeah, that's do I have anything? No, I didn't prep shield or anything. Yep.
You already used your reaction too. She can actually telepath if it hits, she can telekinetically move you up to 10 feet. So she's gonna knock you off the owl and into the swamp, into your swampy ink.
That's dirty. I like it. I think I automatically fail a dex save if I'm unconscious, but I'm not honestly sure on that.
What? You're unconscious?
Oh yeah, that's
Okay. Kyra has her body back. We didn't tell you that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Zybelna gave Kira her body
You're
back.
good. Don't even sweat it.
Don't sink too fast.
yeah, I'm about to say, if you healing word needs line of sight, and if I sink into the mud, there's no line of sight. But you know what? I'm just gonna roll a nat 20 on the death save here, and it'll be fine.
That's
Perfect.
what you're gonna do.
So close.
I did my best.
That you did. Jabberwock and Kira is up.
It's worth noting then.
Well,
The web is gone since I am not able to concentrate anymore.
All right. Indolin's plan worked.
unsurprisingly, I'm gonna healing word Vivek.
All right. Vivek, you are
Actually,
back
no,
up.
I'm not. I'm gonna do something better. I'm gonna do something better. I'm gonna cast Aura of Vitality,
Perfect.
Yes.
and then as a bonus action, get Vivek to heal 2d6.
All right, Vivek, you are back up. You are back up.
If you would like me to post the spell.
So Vivek, while you did lose your turn, you are back up and you have your reaction, so you can.
And
That's all I need.
Yeah, that's all you need. Armed with the barbs, you can roll to see if you get your
and
eye beams
Oh,
back.
do I
A
get
single
my
d6.
beams back? It's rolling.
You do not get your
I
eye
do not.
beams. Not this time.
That's okay, because I have.
That's okay because I have the suspense.
Oh no, we'll never know what she has.
What does he have? Oh wow, the Jabberwock has regen. Forgot about that.
Let me. It is okay. The character sheet. Rend. Did it roll? My internet's cutting out.
What are you using? Oh, rend. Okay. Two rend attacks.
Yep, multi-attack.
28 and 13. The 13 misses. The 28 hits for 26 damage. Jabberwocking.
We aren't messing around.
Jabber walking up and down this this hag.
We jabber styling up here.
Jabbers. It's not a jabber walk, it's a jabber run. All right, I'm done.
Jabber stomp.
All right, I'm done. I'm done with that. Will that be the Jabberwock's turn?
Yeah.
Costs on the back of Bloody Beak. What do you got? Can you finish her off?
Multi-attack to pick her up, and if I can go, use all of my movement, 120 feet of flying, and throw her into the hut.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, you grab onto her and fly up in the air, and she does not have enough health to survive that. Indolin falls with a loud yell as she slowly falls to the sky, plummeting like a meteor towards Bavlorna's hut. Ah! Boom! As her body like collapses through the roof and like just falls through the floors. This rickety cottage could barely hold itself up on its own. Now this hag is falling through it, just plummets right through and lands in the well and is engulfed by the gelatinous cylinder.
Endolin has met her Endolin.
And that is the Endolin of Endolin. All right. Campaign complete.
All right, we made it.
Yeah.
Now who
I'm
got
going
beat?
home.
Tabitha? Wait, do we know how to get back to our realm?
We
Zybilna will happily provide.
I guess, yeah, Zybilna could activate one of the circles for us.
yeah, there's that teleportation circle.
Right.
Zybilna
We
will
take
happily
Charlie with
provide
us.
transport. And yes, you can take Charlie with
With
you.
it, I'm taking Charlie with me.
Sure. That's why you were so emotional. You didn't have your emotional support snail.
I did not have my emotional spots now.
Charlie has been attached to the tree for some time. The Bullywug have been decorating the shell with what appears to be graffiti.
That's the snail equivalent of a tattoo.
Is it magical?
It is not magical.
Can he speak frog now? Burp.
Burp. All right, we will go around and wrap up with what your characters will do in retirement or what they'll do from here, whether they retire or not. Starting with Kira.
Yeah, I think Kira's gonna go back to her old farm for a bit, just trying to gather herself up and figure out what her next plan is, before going out and Using this story as like a good way of getting free travel across the land and returning to her duties with the Raven Queen.
I like it. Koss.
Haas is going to raise Eki to be a big, strong boy and
Oh,
wander the land with him.
Koss or Eggy makes the best boy. I actually have a handout for an owlbear that is like lost in the woods. I'm gonna post that. It can be similar to what Eggy looks like. Or did I post it? Did you guys find the loose owlbear?
no.
I think so.
Don't remember it.
Yeah, I think I only did that for one group, and it was the group that didn't have the egg. But yeah. Who's next? Vivek.
So Vivek is going to originally was planning to just return back home and write all of this up and publish an expose and try to get made senior editor. But then starts to think just a little bigger. And in fact, takes up residence here in the Feywild and learns the secrets of the teleportation circles and starts her own plane hopping newspaper that has correspondence across all the planes and for information on the Feywild and the material realm. Has some very special correspondence in the party, some of whom she still has to learn, still has to teach to write in order for them to, send in their letters. But it's worth it in the end, and becomes this interplanar, essentially, news writer, and travels around and at some point finds a very nice university where they teach ink magic, some place called Strixhaven.
Ooh.
And serves 1 or 2 semesters as an associate professor there, but the real calling is as the source of interplanar news.
I love the Strixhaven tie-in. You will have a guest. Vivek will have a guest appearance within Strixhaven for sure, or at least some
so good.
some news, like some news articles written by Vivek. I like that. All right, finally, Zap.
So on the way back home, Zap will confess to you guys that the only thing he really wants is a family, because the urchins he's grown up with are not. They watch his back, he watches theirs, but it's not really a loving family. It's out of necessity. And traveling with you guys has been very special. And when you guys try to leave to go to your own places, he just sort of stands there silently crying a little bit, because he wants to stay with you guys. And he'll go with probably either Kyra or Koss, because he'll be age of consent soon. But my guess is
helping Koss raise the owlbear.
Koss might not be into that, so he'll probably go with Kyra if she'll take him.
She will absolutely take him.
All
Kyra
right.
has 0 issues with that.
Perfect. So by the way, that was obviously not by the book. You tried as I might. There was no way to stall the unfreezing of Zybilna, which is the campaign end. So I was just like, oh, screw it. We'll just take these mounts and go kill the hags. Why not?
Us. We do what we want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which turned out to be kind of fun, actually.
Oh, for sure.
I
Yeah.
definitely had a blast.
Good. Yeah. Short and sweet. We only had an hour session, but I think that was
Didn't
a
do a lot
great
of
way
damage,
to.
but I did get to strangle a hag.
You did. You did get
I
to
mean,
exact revenge on Scabatha. That's for sure.
What kind of sorcerer do you know that fights with his fists?
A good one.
Only me. Only a 13-year-old dumbass.
I think it was poetic that Zap be the one to bring Scabatha down
I thought so.
Definitely.
for sure. All right, great campaign.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this one.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
had
this was a
ton of
fun
fun.
one.
Yeah. Thank you for running this, Steely. This was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Yeah, had fun running it for sure.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what you do with Strixhaven.
Oh, it's not going to be the same. I can tell you that much. I just I want to really fluff out or flesh out the college. I want the college to be episodic, and like every session, it's like, oh, what high school drama are we dealing with this time, or like how are while we're all wizards studying magic kind of thing with that kind of magic twist on it. I'm gonna have a
Slice
lot
of
fun
life
with
with wizards.
that. Exactly.
That sounds pretty good.
The mix
Sa-
between
saved by the
Degrassi and
spell.
Harry Potter.
Anyway, I had a fuck ton of fun with you guys, and
Yeah, definitely.
once I'm fully settled in, I'll probably spend some more time on the server. But with moving, it's and getting a new job, it's been hard.
Oh, absolutely.
I will see. Yeah, the new job's been the really big bit.
I'll bet. Well, all right, I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna mute for a bit and kill the stream, and then I'm gonna go pop up in general. If you guys want to hang out.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
All right, stream. It was a short one, only 1 hour, but they didn't have a lot left to do this campaign. So, yeah, I just added a nice combat just to kind of fill out the session because they freed Zybilna within like 15 minutes of the session starting. So I had to add a combat in there to fill out the session. And I thought, what better way to take on the hags with some legendary creatures, because the party wasn't quite high enough level to do it on their own. So why not secure victory with some legendary mounts? Yeah, so I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna go run and get some energy drinks and then stay up all night and all weekend playing Dark Souls. Monday metagame much? Lol. Hi all. What's up, Migs? Migs, I'm just now wrapping it up, buddy. I'm gonna go hang out in the general chat of the Discord. If you guys are if anybody's interested, the Discord link should still be in the description of the stream. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit up there and listen to people talk about D&D while I play Dark Souls. It is over, Lewis. It is over. The campaign is over. This is it. Friday is done. The only campaign I have left. Can we have a do-over? I missed it. All of the listen, I've streamed every single game, every bit of them. Every game is logged on my YouTube. Let me pull it. I can actually pull it up here on the stream. Let me find the playlist. I think I should be good to show this, right? Should be good to show this. Yeah, so this is the so you can see every session right here. They're labeled the day of the week and the session number for easy and then you got the campaign finale. But watching it live is just different. Hey, listen, this won't be the last live stream. Obviously, I'm going to do more live stream. We're just killing this one a little bit early because the session's over. But this will not be the last live stream. We will have more live streams, probably video game streams. I'll probably start doing that tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, I'm going to kill the stream, go get some food and some energy drinks and stay up all night playing Dark Souls, getting ready for Elden Ring when it comes out in February. Much love, all of you. Be on the lookout. Monday, we'll probably be ending the campaign. Actually, Monday might have a whole nother session. They're just so I don't want to say slow. They just really take it all in. They take their time with things, which is fine. Can't wait till then. Peace. Yeah. Later, all. Much love. See you Monday.